We've got a very expensive bill to pay today already. Can you believe it, guys? Oh, it was a frosty one this morning. How nice does this car look with a layer of ice over it? But don't worry, I went straight inside, boiled the kettle and poured it all over my windscreen. Joking. I'm joking. Calm down, everyone. But in all seriousness, with this car, you have to do a scrapey because you can't just sit in the car and let the windscreen heat it up, because you can't idle this car on a cold start unless you want bore scoring. Fun fact for you all. Welcome back to the channel, hope you're all doing well. Today we are off to a main dealer. We're taking the car back to its home, not that it was from there. We're going to Mid Sussex Porsche showroom in Burgess Hill, and we've got a very expensive bill to pay today already. Can you believe it, guys? I only just got the car. But no, in all seriousness, guys, it's not a big bill in terms of bills, but when you find out what I'm spending this money on, it's a lot of money for what it is. I know that this car's worth a lot of money and it's a prestigious brand, and with the brand, when you get genuine things from the brand, from the manufacturer, you're going to pay a premium, but this is steep, I'm not going to lie. But I suppose it's what that gives that we're paying for, I think. Trying to make it sound better in my head. So when we put this car up, you may remember that we got a thick old folder full of paperwork, the service book fully stamped up at either Porsche specialists or main dealers, so much so that we actually have run out of space in the service book, and it's now full of post-it notes from places that couldn't put stamps in it to say the service had been done. So our mission now to correct it is to buy a new service book, which we've ordered, which we're going to collect now. Get your guesses in the comments of how much it's going to be. Don't cheat and go ahead. I'm going to keep talking for a bit longer and you've got until then to comment. Do not cheat, because I will know if you've cheated. Well, I won't know actually, so feel free to cheat if you want, but know that you should be disappointed in yourself. And we're going to go back and try and get in contact with these dealerships that have done the work, see if we can send the service book to them, get the stamps put in properly, and then finally, when we go back to ePorsche in the new year, because we're going back, we've got a couple of things that have popped up that they're just going to smooth over for us as part of the warranty of the car. We'll get to that soon later on in this video, but when we send it back to them, we want it to be that the service book's ready for them to put their stamp in it from the service they did before they sold us the car. Big explanation there. So this service book today has cost me, well, it hasn't cost me, I haven't paid for it yet, a whopping £55.62. Think about what else you could get for that, and we're getting a few bits of paper, but it's fine. It helps for resale of the car, not that we want to sell it yet at all really, but also it's just nice having it all right. So every service we get in the future, it's going to be in the right place. We're going to get rid of our post-it notes. We don't need post-it notes with a prestigious car like this, do you know what I mean? Obviously the title of this video is a little bit of a joke, but it's also kind of true because that is just so much money to pay. But it's a main dealer, so what do you expect? I mean, I think I expected £15, but it's fine. Hopefully by the end of this video I will have gotten over it. There's a chance that I won't have, but I guess this is my first sort of real introduction to the costs that Porsche ownership entail. And don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that I can't afford a £50 bill, because I can, but it's more that how much it costs for what you're getting that I can't get my head around. Land Rover and Porsche family there, very nice. So nice little drive up to Burgess Hill today. I love this area. It's so nice. I almost prefer it to where we live, because I'm not actually that big on our seafront. I know, so I don't know why I'm saying this, you don't care, you're not here to listen to me talk about sceneries, but we've lived abroad as well, but like, it's always been there. I prefer like countryside kind of scenery and fields and things. Oh dear, am I really that dull? Are we really going there? Chief Navigator, which way am I going? Straight for ages. I thought it was near here. Is it not? How far off away?
12 minutes away.
12 minutes away?
Yeah.
Fair enough. But yeah, I love these autumn leaves. Well, actually, there's not many left. I was about to say that, but these are more just autumn twigs at this point, aren't they? Winter twigs, I suppose you call them. Absolutely loving the car still. I don't know why I say still, like I'm expecting one day to go, hate it. But I hope that day never comes. I can't imagine it coming. But it's been brilliant recently. Absolutely zero complaints. Well, actually a couple of complaints. Like I said, a few things need to be ironed out. So the air conditioning isn't working properly, and we noticed that actually the day we picked it up when we were driving home, and we let John know straight away, and he said absolutely fine, bring it back, we'll sort it, but keep hold of the car for a couple more weeks, see if anything else pops up, because obviously it might not have been driven for a while, and when you actually live with the car, you notice these little things that come up, little niggles, and he's been great. He's just like, yeah, we'll sort it all out, don't worry about it, just bring it back in the new year on so-and-so date and we can get it sorted for you. So that's booked in. So yeah, the aircon, which isn't a problem because it's been so cold out. So I'm really glad I've picked this car up in the winter. If it was summer, I'd have been straight back there because it does get quite warm with like it blowing hot air into your face if it was hot outside. And there's another thing that's the main thing I want to get looked at. There's a small squeak when you pull off in first. It's not anything crazy, but I just want it looked at because it doesn't sound quite right. Yeah, a couple other bits, but I'll talk through all of that when we take it there. I'll do a whole video there, and I think we're going to get it in the Porsche workshop, get it up on the ramp and have a chat with Chris there. He said he cannot wait to be on camera again. So I look forward to meeting Chris and we can film a little video together and show you exactly what's happening. And it'll be great for me to have a look under the car because I've not actually looked underneath it yet. You don't generally look under cars before you buy them, I suppose. I mean, you could, but I never have. But you definitely should with Range Rovers. That's been my issue in the past. So yeah, that'll be quite a nice little trip up. And yeah, the service has been good there. They're just like happy to do whatever because it's under this warranty still. So that's all good. Protection is important in many aspects of life, and one area you may not be protected is in your car sometimes, because if you don't have a dash cam, someone goes into the back of you, some sort of collision happens or something happens in your car and there's no one to see what happened. It's your word against theirs, guys. So get yourself a dash cam. So this is the Red Tiger F7NP. Not the easiest one to remember, not gonna lie, but you don't need to remember it because there is a direct link in the description of this video. So this is a dash cam that has firstly 4K recording. It's got night vision, which is super important. Obviously, you don't just want to be able to drive your car in the daytime, you want to be able to take it out at night. It's super easy to install, and it's also my favorite feature, got a 24/7 parking monitor. Say for example, your car's parked up somewhere, if someone starts tampering or they're getting too close to your car or something's happening, it's going to turn itself on. You don't have to be driving the car for it to work. It's going to turn itself on and start recording. It's a really good safety feature. It's also got GPS and app tracking, so if someone does steal your car, then you can track where it is. It's almost like Find My iPhone, but for a dash cam. Thanks again to Red Tiger for sponsoring this video. Highly recommend getting a dash cam if you haven't already, and you can use my link for the best possible deal. We want to save money, not have to spend more. But back to my extortionate service book. But today I'm looking forward to seeing what the new Porsches have to offer, because maybe we'll be able to sit in a couple today. Our BMW lease runs out January next year. Oh no, not January, December next year, sorry. So we've got just over a year to wait. So we will need another car that's more of like a bigger car. We might well, just because we've got so many cars on the drive, it's a bit ridiculous, we might well combine the Range Rover and the BMW and get like a family car that feels like newer, under warranty, safer. Oh my god, big tractor coming out in front of me. Tractor country. Oh, and there's another one. We may well combine the two cars and get one like 4x4-y, off-road capable, new, under warranty. My current thought's a Defender is number one, but number two is like a Cayenne or something. We looked at a Macan the other day and it was too small. I didn't realise how small they were in person. They look really cool on the road. Very nice, Aston. They look very cool on the road, but I think the reality is we need a bigger car. So content-wise, in terms of videos to come sort of into the new year, I mean, we've got a long time to think about it, but obviously we need to think of what we're doing, order something or arrange something, whether it's a lease or we buy it or whatever it is, in good times. There'll be a whole series of videos of what's my next car, what's my next sort of daily driver. So yeah, if you've got any advice on that, on a separate note, then leave me a comment. If you've got a Cayenne or a Defender and you've lived with it and you love it or hate it, let me know in the comments, because I need to know as much information as I can.
What's that?
So there's a Carrera 4S 911 here, a used one but in great condition. I just love this interior. It's like dog tooth. So cool. You can't really see it because they're not actually open at all, but can you see it? There you go. Very cool. And I just feel like this is the ultimate new Porsche colour. this kind of, actually what's it, it's going to have a name, isn't it? I should probably learn the name. What is it? Crayon. Oh my god, that is so good for that colour, because it's such a kind of, it's like flat. There's no metallic in it at all. It's called Crayon, the colour. How cool is that? I'm just feeling a bit embarrassed at how old and dirty ours looks compared to this shining dealership.
No, ours is a classic.
I know, but it just looks really rubbish, covered in mud, and everything else here is like gleaming. There you go. Pretty sure that's a GT3 RS under there, which is very special, hidden away.
Wow.
Oh, I don't know about the red and the yellow though. The red lorry, yellow lorry. Okay, here's our invoice by James. Very nice man, very helpful. Yeah, 55.62. Pretty savage. But felt a nice experience browsing around there, wasn't it? George is going to drive home because he got jealous on the way here.
I did, and seeing all those cars, like, it's just heaven when you come here.
I know, it's nice, isn't it? And loads of their merch was really cool. They had like a that dog tooth interior that I liked. They had like a cup holder of it, and if we had a cup holder in here, I'd have bought it. Not a cup holder. Did I say they had a cup holder? They had a coffee cup, like a thermo flask thing, and with like dog tooth with a really cool pattern all over it, which I loved. And also the keyring with that on looked very cool.
We could dog tooth this. We could get new seats.
It's quite niche, isn't it?
I don't know. It looks good.
But do you like it?
Yeah, I like it. Yeah.
Oh, I thought that'd be more my thing. But anyway, I don't think we're going to do that. But anyway, maybe another one in the future. Quite cool. Something a bit different, isn't it?
Open your book then. It's like, this is your Christmas present.
So apparently this took ages to find. Track down. He was like, oh, that took a long time to get our hands on this. I don't know why. Maybe it's a specific year. Is it like a, oh, it's got a dent in it.
10% discount for that.
Yeah. And it is a service book. Absolutely lovely. Look at that. Can't wait to get that filled out. Why is there a dent in it? I know it doesn't matter, but that's a bit annoying, isn't it?
Let's have a look.
Not too bad.
Oh, that is annoying.
It is a little bit, isn't it?
I'm getting a close up on that.
And we're only being fussy because it's £55. Do you know what I mean? I'm not going to go back and change it, but... Oh, that's well annoying. Look at it in the sunlight.
I know.
Okay.
Oh.
Why is that so annoying? It is, isn't it?
Come on.
Come on, guys. What's that all about? Anyway, I feel like we don't belong here, basically. I feel like we're these, like, old, shriveled cars.
Lucy, this is a classic car.
I know, but why is there nothing else like that here? I thought some other people might be here.
It's too exclusive, man. Oh, look how common this new stuff is. So they got hundreds of them.
It does feel like crazy how brand new they are here, and like our equivalent in there, sort of the 911C Carrera 4S, which is as close to this as there was kind of ish there. The 992, it was like not that exciting to me. It wasn't like, oh, that's nice. There was stuff in there that was really nice, I thought, but
twice the size as well.
Twice the size, like, it's huge. I don't know what you do with it. The oldest thing they had in there was a really nice 997 GT3. The rest of it was like a couple of years old or brand new. But yeah, I love it being us having the older one, and I think, I mean, I've never driven a new one. I'd love to.
Can we see your mouth?
To experience that. Why?
It's like not very nice to watch when you can't see your mouth moving.
What?
I'm a cameraman, trust me.
It's not nice to watch.
It's just like, you just couldn't see anything.
Talking like this?
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm cold. So I'd like to drive a new one at some point to compare. But for now, very happy in this. Very happy with my new book, my dented book. So thanks for watching. If you enjoyed it, give it a big thumbs up.
You can read that tonight, can't you?
I'd enjoy that, bit of bedtime reading. Subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you very soon in the next Lucy on Cars. Goodbye.